I want you to imagine this, okay? You're a client of mine, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me get into the space.
Yeah, okay.
I'm ready.
He's in the space. I am the authority figure, right? I'm telling you what, right?
Oh, I already don't believe it.
You've said to me, hey, there are too many symbols. We need them all different colours so that we can identify them differently, right?
Sure. Okay. Makes sense.
I know there's not enough colours to go around, right? So I look you in the eyes and I say, there are only so many colours in the alphabet. I really ruined that one.
Yeah, you really. There goes your.
That was my moment, but
there goes your moment, huh?
Yeah, let's look for another moment in this podcast.
Shall we get going?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello, friends, and hello, foes, and welcome to the 30th episode of the Comedian on.
The 30th episode spectacular.
My name is Josh, and joined with me today is the man who wrestled a crocodile for 2 kilograms of tofu. It's Jono.
Yeah, it was 2 kilograms of tofu. Totally worth it though, because it was Thai marinated tofu.
Oh, that's the best one.
The Curtis Stone one. Yeah,
yes, I like the satay one as well.
Honestly, it's between the satay and the honey soy one.
They're the best. 100%.
They're so good. The only thing that makes tofu better than tofu is sugar, pretty much. Yeah. But
oh my God, we're at 30 episodes. Can you believe that, Jono?
It's actually insane. I was looking back through some of the archives for something that will become apparent on next week's episode.
Okay.
A little teaser for you there. And I'm like, my God, we've actually done so many. And it's got to the point where when I listen back to some of the early episodes, they seem good to me again because they're like far enough in the past that it doesn't cringe me out.
Yeah, anyone else is willing to go jump and look at some of those. They're a bit rough.
Send us your favourite parts, your favourite segments. Because do you remember the parking dilemma segment? I didn't remember the parking dilemma segment. Absolute ripper. It's in the IGA episode. Highly recommend it.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, guarantee what the hell the parking dilemma was about.
Oh, it was about me. I got into a parking dilemma.
As it always is.
Top-tier Comedian on
Absolute
content.
Classic.
But I wanted to start this episode by saying we have to have a good show today because we were blessed by a comedic icon on Saturday night when we were walking back from the tram.
That's true. We saw Mark Bonanno of Auntie Donna.
Mark Bonanno of Auntie Donna.
How great's that?
That was like I saw Radio Mike from Hamish and Andy and Luke and Lewis.
And he gave us a bit of a thanks, mate.
And we saw Mark Bonanno, so we're blessed. It's just we're coming back from a little pub feed.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 2-week period of both of us having seeing 2 very close comedic icons to our hearts.
Can I just say,
isn't that great?
I've made myself think when I said pub, and sorry to prolong the introduction.
Oh my God, here we go. Yeah, okay, continue.
But when we were at the pub, we noticed you ordered the chicken parma.
I did.
Can pubs stop putting the chips under the parma?
Oh my God,
please? I
hate it. I'm sure, you know what, this might be a discussion for another episode,
Maybe.
but it's true.
It's just, it came to my blood.
Oh my God.
And I need to get it out.
I
sorry.
hate it as well.
It's over now, but
don't steam the chips under the palmy.
Just, there's nothing good about it. But we're starting off the episode with...
That's right. The review game,
it's back.
What it might be called.
It's a revamped version.
The revamped version, new intro. We'll hear it in a second.
The game. And then the next thing, all that needs to be said, I want a greyhound. I want a greyhound. I really want a greyhound.
Jonathan has not been shutting up about this around the apartment. Genuinely.
At the pub where the chips were under the parma, there was a greyhound.
Yeah, it's true.
And I want a greyhound.
That's true. And then we're going to be doing another bringing back a famous funny segment
that Josh stole from me.
Well, you know, I think you've stolen my segments before. It's slipping through my fingers.
Slipping through my fingers.
Slipping through our fingers.
I was going to say it was a generous gift letting you do this segment this week, but I've got a very generous gift for Joshua. In fact,
hate this.
Can you describe to the people what is sitting in front of us?
There is a wavy coloured, there's one of those weird patterned gift bags. Does it have a little tag on it? It does. It says Josh on it.
It does.
And it's wavy and it's white and grey. And I'm excited,
Josh
but I'm also
knew this was coming because it's hard to hide a present.
I actually didn't know that there was an actual present. I didn't know what it actually was. There was a present.
It's a very generous gift. It came at some expense, mind you. Okay. Some expense. And I wanted to save that to the end to thank you for 30 episodes.
All right.
We'll save the
mush
for later on.
That I didn't give you something.
Look, this... I was going to say we can share it. It's more of a you gift.
Okay.
It's very, very targeted. But I'm going to press the right sound effect this time as we go into the next segment.
It's the one-star game. It's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it? And what guesses will they have made? It's the one-star game and it's about to be played. Will Josh or Jono get it, and what guesses will they make? Oh yeah!
That's a ripper of an introduction you got
There's
there,
some lip
Joshua.
smacks there that I wish I didn't have.
That's fine.
There may be a revised version in the future.
Yeah, there we go. Remastered.
But it's time for the review game.
I'm keen. This is one of our favourite games.
I've got my phone out. I'm going to bring up some one-star reviews. That's the one-star review game.
I like
the one-star game.
The one-star game. I like
the
this.
one-star game.
This game's been through a couple of iterations, a couple of remodeling processes.
But we've got a very good...
What are the rules that we're playing by today?
Fantastic. So the rules we're playing by, I've got 3 locations, Jono.
Okay, yep.
And each of them have 1 review. This review is 1 star.
Okay.
And I've bleeped out the bits that may or not refer to the bits.
Yep.
So it's not completely obvious.
And how many clues are there per...
there are no clues. This is hardcore mode,
There's
man.
no clues. So I've just got to blindly...
You're gonna have to... you can discuss it. You can give me...
I'll give you... How many reviews are we going through for each one? Just one
It's
per...
one review per.
One per location. All right.
One per location.
I'm keen for this.
We're going for this.
I'm excited. I'm ready. All right, let's jump into it.
Let's begin. Number 1.
All right.
Okay, here we go. They've changed the entry procedure. Arrive early and you're turned away by an abrupt, contracted security guard and turned to come back after 30 minutes. A bit hard on a Saturday night when you can't guarantee a good spot by booking a specific park. Not interested in the bedlam that will surely ensue in exactly 30 minutes before the movie starts. Easy to go to the... Coburg, if you let me wait in order for arrival in the parking driveway, at least let me choose my car parking spot. Not going back here in a hurry after being a semi-regular for 15 years.
I think this is a nice low ball to start with.
Yes.
If I don't get this, is very disappointing because there was talking about cars and there's also talk about movie cinemas and there's also talk about Coburg. And the only thing, there's 2 words that combine Coburg, parking and movie cinemas, and that's the Coburg drive-ins.
You've got it in one. Ding the bell.
There we go.
The Coburg drive-in. You were talking about a while. I thought I'd give you something that you might have a bit of a sense for.
I kind of want to go to the drive-ins.
We should go sometime.
I was going to say, is it weird if 2 bros just go to the...
Nah. It's just bros
we can sit in my boot,
out.
get the blankets.
Yeah,
I was thinking some of those fairy lights. Just 2 bros.
Just 2 bros. It's 2 bros. It's chill. It's cool, man.
After that review, though, I don't know if I want to go. I don't want to be escorted out by security and have to wait 30 minutes.
Okay. Ready for the next one?
I'm more than ready for the next one.
Okay, here we go. Number 2 of 3.
2 of 3.
So you've got 1 point. You need to get 3.
I just need 1.
You just need 1 more.
Yeah.
If you get this one, banger.
Here
we go.
Will you give me a banger?
I'll give you a banger.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, here we go.
When we're at the drive-ins?
Yeah, you know
okay,
it.
nice.
Just 2 bros.
Yeah, just 2 bros.
Here we go. I left a pair of expensive... Yeah, that's promo.
Yeah.
I left a pair of very expensive headphones here and called and they said they couldn't find it. I went there and asked them to check again and if they suddenly found it, whilst being cagey if I could personally check. If you leave something here, check yourself, as they lied to me about finding my own property.
Now, this seems a bit harsh. How close do I have to get? Is it just the genre of place?
Genre of place, I'll accept.
Okay.
It's not the specific.
They left their headphones, and it's a certain location. It's a fixed location.
Well, not like a specific location. It's a place.
It's a place. Okay, that does give me a little hint. I was going to say it might be public transport, but
no.
All right,
that would be a tough one.
Where places you leave your headphones? I'm going to go out on a limb and say if someone needs headphones, they're studying. I'm going to say it's a library. That's my
library.
Guess. Yes.
That's a The answer was a hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get why you'd leave your headphones there.
That's correct.
If you're jet setting around.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. This one's for all the chockies. All the biscuits.
Okay.
Yep.
This one, it's going to be obvious what
I
style.
saw the glint in your eyes.
There's a style of what this is, obviously.
Okay. Yep.
But I want you to have a guess. And if you want a clue, I've got a clue for you.
Okay, we got a clue for this one? All right.
Total dinosaur in the digital world. Ordered an item online on Monday before 8 a.m. for click and collect. Got an email, not even SMS, at 5:03 p.m. that the item was available for collection. What a joke!
Rage.
The small retailers responded in less than 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So this is a larger retailer that has click and collect.
Yeah.
What could it possibly be?
The retailer bit after the fact has thrown me off. My original guess, can I, maybe you tell me if I'm down the right track or not.
Okay.
Is it some form of postal service?
It is not.
It's not some
Last time we did this, we had the post office.
Well, I reckon it's definitely to do with some... it's either the delivery part of a parcel procedure or it's a retailer.
I'll give you a free clue.
Let's have
delivery.
a clue. Let's have a clue. It's not a delivery.
Think larger retailer.
So it's
maybe
a retailer.
Multiple facets of it.
All right. May I have the first line and a half again, please?
Sure can. Total dinosaur in the digital world.
Yep.
Ordered an item online on Monday before 10 a.m. for click and collect. Got an email, not even SMS, at 5:03 p.m. that the item is available for collection.
Okay.
I just want to also mention that in this thing they go, instead of I've been correcting it to at, they wrote ab.
Ab. That's fantastic. I love it. All right. Without naming a particular store, I'm going to say it's like a big box tech supply, office supply store. That's my guess.
That's a babao.
How close was I?
It was a department store.
It's a department store? Yep.
It was Maya.
Oh, it's Maya.
Maya in the CBD. Maya's just...
Maya, that's up. No, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that.
Not according to this dinosaur.
No. I really thought that was going to be a certain postal service for a minute there, but...
I just also want to say in the meantime, while scrolling down the 1-star reviews from Maya, I got this review, and I'm going to read it out to you.
Oh, I love this.
Because I'm pretty sure this review was
Can I guess what store it's from afterwards?
Okay, no. I mean, it's obvious what the store is from because it's one of the ones I already said.
You just said it was Maya, I know.
Here we go. This is the 1-star.
That's called comedy, yep.
Yeah.
Someone laughed.
See the name?
Someone laughed.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I did.
Okay, here we go. This is a 1-star review.
Mm-hmm.
Do these individuals use the name Maya in a Ponzi scheme and claim that they are helping to develop the cryptocurrency trade? 3 months ago, I asked you if this application was yours, and so far I have not received any answer. $16,000
Oh, that's
and
a lot
I
of
would
US
like
dollars.
to solve the problem. They are based on the fact that you do not answer and you are their accomplices. I'm waiting for an answer.
I'm waiting for an answer as well.
There's a
Come on.
picture
Oh,
in
can I
here.
guess? Maya.
Ba-bow, actually.
No.
I actually don't think that was correct. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't think you got that one right.
I actually love this game, honestly. The goddamn postal service,
The
though, just
goddamn
delivery
postal
men in
services.
general, delivery people.
You have just recently.
I don't remember what episode it was. I think we touched on how
We do. You went to Melton.
delivery drivers. No, this is a different one. Delivery drivers cannot find our house.
That's true, yeah.
It's on a street. It's got a street number. The gate in
is
the day
obvious.
is always open.
Oh, yeah. No,
And
it's completely obvious.
I get a message, driver could not gain access to the property. No, driver
And
couldn't
I'm
be-
really nervous, Jono, because
Yeah.
tomorrow, and I guess I'll give a...
Do you have something coming
I've got
here?
something coming,
It's
and
not
I'm
going to
so
come.
scared.
It's not going to come.
I swear to God. And the worst-
Top of next week's show, we'll get back to the people on if it arrived or not.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
find
saying
out.
it's not going to make
100% I'm going to have to go to Melton to collect it.
it. Yeah, well, have fun getting there on the train because I'm not driving here.
Next slide.
We mentioned briefly at the top of the show that when we were out for dinner, before seeing Mark Bonanno, we saw a greyhound.
We did see a greyhound.
It's pretty cool, actually. The place we were at, they let dogs come in the
dog
back.
friendly. And what'll happen if you're in the main area of the place of the pub?
Yeah, it's like a
all
big
the dogs,
main
big
room.
main area.
Yeah.
The dogs will walk through the pub to get to the beer
it's
garden
a bit,
at the back.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
'Cause
100%
normally,
weird.
if there's like a beer garden or something, it's accessible from the street and the dogs can come in that way.
True.
But no, these dogs, and there's this absolute jumbo of a dog who lives next door to us, and you think you saw him in there once as well.
Yeah, well, it was the exact same kind of dog, and it wasn't that far away that it felt almost likely.
Yeah,
you know?
it makes sense. I can just imagine it's her, Boo, walking
Shout out
through
to the dog
thing,
near
like,
us called Boo.
Gangster's Paradise will be playing as Boo's walking through. But this greyhound we saw, the pub manager called it a long boy, and
A long boy.
oh mate, the amount of long boys in Brunswick is absolutely
There are so many
insane.
long boys.
I'll the Boffin. We'll put in a clip here to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Brunswick has the most greyhounds per person.
Really?
Population density of greyhounds. Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I'd say
100%.
like at least 50 to 60% of the dogs I see when I go to the local park are greyhounds.
Yeah.
Because the good people of Brunswick want to save the world.
100%.
And after all these greyhounds, I can't remember where I put the sound effect. There we go. It's made me, really want a greyhound. So I've got some absolute ripper facts about greyhounds that I wanted to tell you.
This is not what I thought. This is almost like funds up, funds down almost.
It's funny you say that. Up until about half an hour ago, I was going to do a funds up, funds down, but there's no downs.
There's no downs to
absolutely no
greyhounds.
downs.
There's no
downs
downs
to greyhounds. That's fantastic.
If that isn't the episode title, I'm going to be really mad at the Boffin.
The Boffin. We'll see what the Boffin does.
Okay.
I've got no control.
Who knows? Who knows?
The Boffin owns me. I don't own the Boffin. So the first fact, right? These are all from like official .org websites, right?
Well, we know that they're important then.
They're important and they're correct. That's most important.
Correct.
So I totally agree with this one. Greyhounds are gentle and are considered the most lovely pet. How nice is that?
I feel like that could be argued for a lot of pets.
How nice is that? Yeah, but if it's on a .org website, if it's the first one in my notebook, why go for any other dog? Have you seen them? They wear pajamas when they're going for a walk because they're selectively bred for speed and nothing else is taken into consideration.
Thin boys.
So they can't thermoregulate, but they're very gentle. How lovely. How lovely. They're bred for hunting. That wasn't meant to be. Okay.
Okay,
they can reach speeds of 45 miles per hour.
Maybe to catch the prey that they're hunting.
No. So they're quick boys. Do you know how fast 45 miles per hour is, Joshua?
I mean,
that's 72 kilometers an hour.
I mean, that's how they catch up to those rabbits that they kill.
No. That's they don't kill the rabbits.
Why I don't see many rabbits.
I did see one greyhound race actually where the greyhounds actually caught the rabbit and they weren't meant to. But no. Just misunderstanding.
No. Misunderstanding. They're so cute and loving.
This is a crazy fact, more than a fun fact. That when they're running, when they're sprinting, not to catch, just for fun, just to be joyous.
Not to catch prey.
Yeah. They spend 75% of their time in the air. Isn't that great? Surely, if you touch the ground a little bit more, you might be able to go a bit faster.
Yeah, well, that reminds me of that. There's this great There's this old photographer, right? And when they were first taking photos, they'd take photos and they'd be like different shots.
Yep.
So you'd see the progress.
Yep.
But they do it with horses, and you could see how the horse would do like 2 feet on the ground, then up.
And then
they had one with a dog, and they did one with a greyhound as well.
Yeah, greyhound, amazing, beautiful, majestic, worthy taking photos.
Bloodthirsty, horrible creatures.
Well, they're not horrible because if they were horrible, why would they be the only dog breed that's mentioned in the Bible? How lovely.
Bullshit.
How lovely.
I don't believe this.
Hey, when was the last time you read the Bible
You're
all
right,
the way through and found other dogs?
What about that guy that stopped me in the city? Probably would have known that.
That's true. You should go back, ask him, be like, hey, mate, I've decided I'm not going to be an adulterous, lustful, sinful human being anymore.
Yeah.
If you tell me how many dogs are mentioned in the Bible. But I think that's lovely. This one's a great one. This is absolutely joyous, this one. Their necks are bigger than their heads, so their leashes can slip out.
They're the giraffes of the dog world.
They are the giraffes of the dog world. And I thought I'd end on a lovely one. I might run out of sound effect, but that's okay. The bus company Greyhound. Now you won't believe this. This is utterly unbelievable.
Oh, the Greyhound buses. Yeah,
Greyhound buses.
This company in Melbourne.
It has the Greyhound as their logo.
I would have actually completely expected that one.
No.
I think there was a lot of funds downs on that one, and you really squeaked out of this one.
Anyway, we'll see you on your next slide.
Next slide.
Slipping through my fingers is my life. Let's try to capture in this segment the things we liked way back in the day when we were kids.
Let's try and capture what we liked back in the day when we were kids.
Because our past is evaporating.
Because it's slipping through our fingers.
We'll forget it if we don't rehash it.
We'll forget about it.
Yeah.
I'd like to title this segment, and I'm sure you have stuff to add, as Shitty Trinkets.
It's perfect. When I initially read it, I'm like, you wouldn't think
as a kid,
that would make sense, but it really does.
I mean, I'm sure it happens nowadays. These kids these days.
The kids these days, mate. No, they're too busy on their Ewoks
on their
TikToks, iDoodles and
their TikToks and all of those things.
That's right.
But
I have this crippling TikTok addiction.
But
can you help me?
I'm actually starting to develop one myself. I can't help you.
Anyway, sorry.
No.
Put that aside.
Andy Lee replied to my response.
That's amazing.
So that means I think
amazing.
I'm winning a TikTok.
Yeah, no, I think you are. But yeah, shitty trinkets.
Shitty trinkets.
Yeah.
You end up getting a lot of them as a kid, and I did have a lot of them.
What's your hit list of the
hit list?
Your shitty.
I'm talking about.
Trinkets?
I've got a couple. I've got some general thoughts of ones that I thought we could think about.
Because I've got an absolute zinger.
Okay,
I reckon wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna wait because I reckon we've got a double up.
Okay,
I reckon
okay.
So
number one.
Yep.
Any trinkets or shitty little toys that are found in bagged or boxed foods.
Oh, true.
So you think about all the boxes.
They used to run that all the
plastic
time.
Stuff that's so bad.
It comes in like this little, almost like it's kind of like a soy sauce packet, but it's clear.
Yep.
And you rip it open.
And it'd be a little plastic
like a figure.
dumb thing.
And like the cereal companies would run these promotions. Like they'd have them
like,
on the front of the box. And your little dumb brain went, I really love rice bubbles.
I mean, as a kid, I was big into collecting cards, and it'd be like cornflakes.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I want Yu-Gi-Oh
Dead
card.
set.
I want Yu-Gi-Oh
Dead set.
card.
I remember wanting to become a
like,
Yu-Gi-Oh person just because I saw it advertised on it was literally cornflakes, I think. Yeah.
I know, yeah, Macca's had, obviously the kids' meals as well.
The Happy Meals, yeah.
Happy Meals.
Can you get a Happy Meal if you're an adult? There's no Happy Meals.
You know what? Yeah. Even the best Happy Meal is really just a mediocre meal.
It ends up being a Parma with chips underneath it.
That is what a Happy Meal is as an adult.
On cereal boxes, I remember they put Roald Dahl books in them for a bit.
Oh, really?
Because we mentioned that we were in the Witches by Roald Dahl.
We were.
I got the Witches book in a cereal box.
Oh, really?
I think it was Crunchy Nut or something like that.
That's very funny.
Yeah. All right. I've got one.
Go for it.
Babushka dolls.
Babushka dolls. There was always that one grandma.
And they're like, I've got something that you'll like.
Oh, you'll love it.
And then you're like, it's not, is it? It's not. And they pull out the babushka doll.
You'll be like, oh.
Oh, my God. It's like, how much fun can you have?
Oh, my God. Look at it. It's a big one.
Imagine this. Yeah. Okay. It's
take
a big
the
one.
top off.
Yeah.
It's a slightly smaller
one.
And guess what? You take that one off.
You're
There's
not
a
serious.
smaller one.
No.
There's like 7 of them in there.
I always found it really anticlimactic because my grandma had 2 sets, right?
Oh,
she
my
had
God.
one like really fancy ornamental one.
No one touched.
Which
really is like the worst possible thing. Like, what are you supposed to do with it?
It's a babushka doll. You got to play with it. It's not fun because what she did, it was on the top of her like her kitchen cabinet.
Top of the kitchen. And
it was like already like laid out. Like they were already out of their thing. But then the one we could play with, it only had 3.
Oh, that's BS.
And then the last one, I remember always trying to rip it open.
Oh, the little
yeah,
one
and it's just
like
solid wood. Yeah, no, that's no fun. No fun.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I have also hit any kind of toy that everyone wanted for probably about a month, and then got rotated out to the next thing.
Like Tamagotchis.
Tamagotchi was a big one.
Huge.
Orbeez and all those all those little like things that like Cool Beans.
Yes. Oh my
Cool
God.
Beans.
This is
I
so
would put
primary school.
Yu-Gi-Oh. All those cards would be things that some people continue to play later.
But yeah, fads, like toy fads. We had one that went around my primary school, and it was like this. I guess it was kind of like slime. Like it came in like an egg.
The garbage egg thing.
Yeah, it was. That's what they were. They
Yeah.
took the world by storm. I remember buying like a slab of them.
I
found some deal, and I spent my pocket money on it. I got 50 cents a week when I was in like grade 5, and I like stockpiled that. And for like $8, I bought a slab of these like little slime eggs. Best day of my life.
I was gonna say, I think that any kind of thing like that, you expect it. I would put anything that was sold between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. on Go on free TV
on the kids
on the kids channel where it was like Saturday Disney or
like unnaturally diverse cast all happy
the Shaq TV Shaq TV
my God.
The Warner Brothers one.
Do you want to do a reviewing you of Shaq TV?
Oh my God, Shaq TV. That is an amazing idea.
Wow. Mate,
you should find that and watch
all
it.
those kids shows. Did you ever watch Planet Cook when you were a
Yes,
kid?
Planet
Oh
Cook.
my god! Just every
OG,
time we've been
OG.
watching this show, The Cook and the Chef on SBS.
The Cook and the Chef.
Amazing show. I don't
Amazing
know
show.
what it is about it, but the vibe that it gives off, it gives me the same
Planet
vibe
Cook.
as Planet Cook.
I put like Planet Cook, Cooking the Chef in the same lane of a Ready Steady Cook as well.
Yeah, very
They're all
similar.
cook-based shows.
Very similar. Where the guy hosting it, he's actually cooking it and trying to explain.
Or like when you're
everything's going
if you're
wrong.
like sick as a kid, and like I'd go to Channel 10, I'll be like, oh my god, is Ready Steady Cook on?
Yeah.
Just because that's the kind of person I was.
But sometimes you were too early for that, and
No,
you
you
get
get
behind
Judge
the news.
Judy.
Or something.
Judge Judy, you'll be like,
Judy.
this
I
is
never
a
liked
really
Judge
mean
Judy.
lady. I don't like
in
this.
doctor's offices as well. A ripper of a one from primary school is I guess it classes as a trinket, but like participation ribbons.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
I feel like in primary school you're always doing like school sports day, or it's like even we got like ribbons and stuff at some assemblies and stuff.
Ribbons as assemblies, we got them
I'm
at
still
sports
getting
days.
participation ribbons for sport these days.
I have only participation.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I have one silver medal. I have a silver
There's
medal.
an iconic photo, and if I
Yeah.
can find it, I will actually put the.
We did do an Instagram post, so
We did.
We can
We
put
did.
this up on Instagram.
There'll
'cause
be
we use
stuff
Instagram.
coming. There'll be stuff coming.
Yep.
There's a meme coming as well.
There is a meme coming, but yeah, what's the photo?
There's an iconic photo. I think it's when I'm like in year 3.
Yeah.
But there was a day, and it was called like Busking Day or something.
Oh my god!
And,
Okay.
it was, and a bunch of
All
kids
right,
went to
kids,
school.
go into the city, mate.
No,
and
it
don't
was
come
in-
back
it was at
until you
school,
paid for
and you
your
take-
school fees.
You take your instruments to school and you play it. And I took my guitar in, and I was playing my guitar for everyone.
Sing out
They
the
gave me a
song.
little.
I'm the guitar man.
I don't know where, but there's a little ribbon thing that I remember getting.
You got a
afterwards.
participation ribbon for playing the guitar.
Yeah, I did.
No way.
I was in the rock band at primary school
That's
as well.
true. Yeah.
But rock bands at primary school was
just-
kind of like
you're wearing a
saying,
Metallica shirt now.
Yeah,
you're just
I
a
am.
washed up, living in the past rock and roll man.
slowly turning into a vegetarian.
Now, do you have any more on your list? Because
Those were the main ones
I've got
on my end.
one to round us out.
Oh, wonderful.
And I don't know how many people had these at home, but it was my absolute favorite thing to play with at school. And recently, my mum, who works at a school, has got to take home some of these things. And they were these like little cubes that you used in maths. And you could stick them together. And I think they're meant to be used for counting. So like you can create groups, like you'll have 5 individual things and then you go plug them
my
together.
God.
You have a group of 5.
100%. I remember in like primary school, we used to have like a maths bag.
Yeah,
and you could take home the maths bag.
That's right.
And it
It's
would
got
have a
stuff
bunch of
like
cool
that-
things, and you'd be
like
like,
that in it.
I don't care about the maths, but
It had
holy
like
shit,
a
all these little
dice, had
toys
this
are good.
I remember in grade 2, all we wanted to do was make big towers, and our teacher one day, he was just cracking the shit. He's like, okay, next lesson, we're just going to have a competition to get it out of your system, which table can build the biggest tower. And I'll never forget that day. It was in grade 2 with, I'm going to name drop him, he's a king, Mr. Shearer.
Mr. Shearer.
He actually cracked the shits after that class and he quit teaching.
Oh my God.
We're like standing up on the tables. This is back before OH&S was a thing.
Oh,
just
of
like
course.
building these towers out of those things. But no,
I got one final one for you.
Final
as well.
one. All right, perfect.
Bonbons
perfect.
at Christmas.
Oh.
Getting those crappy plastic
I
things.
love them. It's my highlight
hate
of
them
Christmas.
so much.
Oh, honestly, I went to
paper crowns.
I went to like a family friends one.
Oh, yeah?
And they live in the top end of town, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like actual like metal things.
Oh.
It was like scissors.
Well, yeah, well, that's actually good.
screwdriver.
That's
a
actually
pen.
cool.
It
Sure.
was unbelievable.
Well, I'm not talking about those ones.
No,
I'm
they're
talking
like the
about
spinny top.
The spinny top on you. Pop,
Like
and
the
it's
little-
Hey, it's a little crab. I'm like, what are they ever going to do with this?
They're
thing?
the worst ones because, like, I'd say like the if you've got A, B, and C tier, I'd say the C tier ones are the most common, and they're like the little crab. You got like
Plastic
little donkey.
things.
It doesn't do anything.
Nah.
The B tier is like it's got the spinning top. Oh. You might have the mini tweezers, the little playing cards.
Yes.
They're fun.
They're fun.
But they just get all over the kitchen table.
Oh, yeah.
But you know they'll be forever in my heart. And
100%.
Don't let them slip through your fingers, Joshua.
Let's go. Oh my God. It's mid-roll time.
It's mid-roll time, our favourite
Just the chill time. It's just a cool chill time.
Mid-roll friendship time.
Mid-roll
is what you
friendship
said
time. Nino, guess what time it is?
It's mid-roll friendship time. But before we get into the mid-roll, Joshua, I just want to say that Josh is quaking in his boots for this next segment, looking at this bag. The generous gift is still there looking over us. But
generous.
we have to do the mid-roll.
We have to do the mid-roll.
We can't just get to the fun stuff.
Hey, Jono.
Yes.
I got a random question for you.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll try and answer this question for you.
It's a tough one.
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
All right, I'll think. I'll
Jono,
put my thinking brain on.
what can the people do if they enjoy listening to this podcast?
They could go for maybe walk their greyhound. They could do that.
Yeah, they could walk their greyhound.
They could play with their babushka dolls.
They could play with their babushka dolls.
They
Just
could
steal
do
it from
that.
your grandma.
But my personal recommendation, actually, would be to go on the Comedian On's Instagram.
Oh, it's a
Look at
lovely
that.
place in that world.
There's a nice teal, cyan,
cyan,
aquafaba,
little aquafaba. I love aquafaba so much.
Aquafaba, little post. We're doing
little post.
The social media boffin.
Social media
The
boffin.
biffin.
The biffin.
The biffin. The boffin is the editor. The biffin is the social media manager. Is putting some posts up there. So follow us.
Follow us there
to see our journey. If you want to see
it's
any,
a lovely time in that world.
any photo. And while you're there,
just
open up Spotify.
Jump in,
right, and give us a cheeky 5-star.
Give us a 5 stars
or
on
1-star
Spotify.
review.
Because you guess what? You giving us a 5-star makes people on Spotify go, "Wow, this guy!
Wow,
they just got another 5-star review."
And guess what? Get this.
Whoa,
Get
really?
this. This is better than any of the
That's
Greyhound
crazy.
facts I have. Right?
I'm
That's
excited.
a high bar. That's a high bar. On Apple Pods.
Yes,
You can even write a cheeky comment,
and I
you
tell
can
you what,
say, "Love it, boys." That's
if
all I want you to say.
That's right. Love it, boys. Give us a 5-star on Apple Pods.
Yep.
Chuck us a little message and we'll read it in this space.
We
on
will.
the podcast next time.
We will, and we'll give you a cool nickname to
give you a
refer
cool
to
nickname like the King.
The King.
Did we give one for Liana last week for who gave us a 5-star? What do you want to give her?
Like it like Liana.
Like it like Liana.
There we go. That was some quick
There it is.
alliteration. And our first friend of the show, Mr. Mickey Rolsey, he needs no nickname. He's just the man.
He's Rolsey. There is no other name for him.
There is no name. But we appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.
And now we're gonna
we
deal
won't
with
see you next. We will see you next week.
Oh, we'll see you next week.
But we've got one more segment.
We've got one more segment,
generous
and
gift.
I don't want to talk about it. Next slide.
I'm holding a knife.
You're holding a knife. I hope that's not what the guess is. Be like, and this is the last podcast we'll ever have. Ching, ching, ching.
But there's a reason I'm holding this knife. It's a nice knife, actually. Oh, I didn't tell you this.
Oh, yeah?
When you're away, I cut my finger so bad I thought I needed to get stitches. It's pretty much healed now.
Jesus Christ.
But no, it was literally like I was...
That's
it's pretty much
nasty.
healed. It was one of those ones where I wrapped it in paper towel and it was still bleeding through the paper towel.
No.
I'm like, why is Josh here? Why he needs to be here and help me with this one? But the reason I have a knife in front of me is I have got Joshua a very generous gift that, as I mentioned at the top, came at some expense. But before I give you this generous gift and open it, please open it on the pod, or that's just really going to ruin the episode.
No,
if you go, thanks, I'll open this on the weekend. I'll be like, oh, okay, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it is a gift to you, so you can do with it
no,
what
you know
want.
what? Screw the listeners. I'm joking. I love you all.
I would like you to open it on the
don't worry,
on the
Jono.
pod,
I definitely will.
We've been through quite a journey.
We have.
with our podcast. We started. Well, I think you asked me to do a podcast
About this time?
It was probably year 7. I think that's when it was. We tried with More Than Madness, as we mentioned.
Yeah,
in
we
the,
did.
in the first episode that we've
Yes, we
recorded over Skype, and
I went looking for old files of that. I can't find a single thing.
I remember recording it though.
I think
I remember
we failed at
talking,
recording it.
Yeah, that's probably right.
And all I know from that segment is we talked about Yoda moments, and I still don't know what that was.
I don't know what that is either. I saw that written down the other day, and I don't know what that was.
I just know it was a thing.
But then from there, we moved on to lockdown podcasting. It all
That
came
was
together.
the dark era.
It was the dark era.
And then
but
we got out of there.
We pumped out one every single week.
We did.
For 12 weeks. We pumped out some special episodes. We moved house. We moved into a stew.
Yeah, we did.
This house really is a studio that has bedrooms in it. It's
100%.
Recording takes up most of it. But then, I think we've really lifted our game.
I think we've gotten so much better than we were, and I'm really I'm glad that you finally said yes.
I said yes.
It only took 10 or so years.
But here I am.
we
I mean,
are.
I was going to say here I am sitting behind all the stuff, but no, it's the boffin does that.
Boffin does it.
But yeah, I think especially this season we've done extraordinarily well. We've pumped out.
Oh, we have.
Episode after. It's been, I don't know how many episodes. I can't count. About 15, 16 episodes in a row we've done now.
We've been going
Haven't
strong.
missed a single week. So I think it's time, Joshua, that as a thank you, I have got you a gift. Now, I would like you to open it now.
Okay.
If you want me to hold your microphone for you,
you know what?
I can.
You hold my microphone.
I am a human microphone stand. Joshua is now opening his present. I've got it in a little gift bag. And any guesses for what this might be, Joshua? It came at some expense. I'll tell you that much.
I don't know, but I'm scared.
All right. He's seen it. He's looked in the bag. He's looked in the bag. He's getting it out. He's looking at the front. Read to the people, Joshua.
So, this is
the best
This
gift
is so bad.
I've ever bought anybody.
This is one of those things where we're laughing. Okay.
Okay.
So Jono has given me this lovely bag.
And
That's my
there
name
is
on it.
there is a can. There is a can. It's a
see if I
beautiful, lovely, very generous can.
No, it's very, very not making any noise.
Quite expensive was. Some expense for sure. About $2.95 was the expense. What is the brand's name on that to give some people? We'll introduce them slowly into what this is.
I see a green and yellow can.
Very patriotic.
Very
Extremely
patriotic.
patriotic.
SPC.
Oh, so I'm thinking maybe some canned goods, some
Canned
fruit.
goods, fruit.
Maybe if we're lucky, some spaghetti. Or maybe some baked beans. But
well,
why
we
would
know.
baked beans be in a green and yellow can?
Yeah.
Why would
in
that
front of
be?
me, Jono? Can we quickly context this?
Yes, we can context this.
So you came home from the supermarket. He's got it in front of him.
I've got it in front of me.
Do you want to explain a bit while
So I came home from the supermarket and I'm a budding chef. I want to try out some new recipes. So I picked up the Woolies Fresh Idea.
As you do.
It's the free pamphlet.
The free
It says
pamphlet.
Free in the
It's
top
more like a
left-hand
magazine,
corner.
honestly.
Yeah, I was very disappointed actually. I looked
Yeah.
through it, barely any recipes, but
There's
I
one
saw...
thing that you probably weren't.
Well, I saw a lovely gozleme recipe, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
I turned the page and I saw advertised some
A full-page
SPC,
article.
full-page spread,
Full page article. SPC,
advertising
baked beans and Vegemite.
Vegemite baked beans.
Rich tomato
Now,
and Vegemite.
I know that Joshua loves Vegemite because I've got a can of Vegemite in there, and every time he sees it, he goes, "I love that you bought that. Can I help you eat it?" And I go, "No."
Famously not my favourite spread
This
on toast.
is my Vegemite. Now, Joshua, I know this is a great gift already, but we're going to go one step further. We're going to take a break from the podcast. We're going to crank open that microwave and we are going to try some of the SPC.
Well, you better have some too, though.
But no, it's a generous gift.
I
Because
think
I love Vegemite.
Jono,
but I'm not
Jono,
going to steal this
you know
moment
what?
from you. My gift is I'll let you eat this whole can by yourself. I don't need it. I don't need it. But we'll take a break and we'll see you on the other side of the microwave.
I'm so excited.
All right, Joshua has just opened the baked beans. It doesn't even look like baked bean juice. It kind of looks like...
Okay, have a smell, Jono.
Oh my God. Why does it smell like... It kind of smells like Vegemite, Cheesy Mite scrolls.
I wouldn't know.
Oh my God. Why is it brown?
It's Vegemite, you fuckhead.
I've never actually had a baked bean before.
I don't like baked
I'm gonna put
beans at
some.
all.
I'm gonna put some in a bowl for you.
Oh, fantastic.
All right. Oh, it's so thick. That is grim. It's like jellied almost. All right, whack her in there. Whack her in the microwave.
God.
Is there a baked bean mode?
No, there isn't.
Surely there's a baked bean mode. There's a jacket potato mode. Why is there a jacket potato mode?
What do you reckon on 80?
Yeah, 80 I reckon. How long?
It says 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes 40, that's fine. All right, perfect.
Well, we'll see you in a second.
See you in a second. We're back. We have heated up the I don't even know what to call it. The delicacy.
The horrible... It's bubbled.
It's literally... I've never had baked beans before, I don't think.
Every time I thought I would try them, I've never liked them.
Yeah, I think I've had the spaghetti version, where it's like the same thing, but it's the spaghetti. Is it actually beans, or like what is it?
I'm going to just poke around in there.
Yeah.
It's beans.
It's kind of looks like it's almost in like passata, but it's brown.
Kind of looks like it's
gelatinous.
Yes, it looks like it's like someone put some Vegemite in a...
It smells like the first part of it, I'm like, oh, it smells like a nice warm Vegemite toast. And then you just get this awful beanie aftertaste.
Can I tell you what I hope happened, how this was made?
Yeah.
Someone was making the tomatoes at the beans at the SPC
bean factory. Yeah.
Someone went, hey, Gerald, where did you put the Vegemite? Oh, I just put it on that ledge. Yeah. Oh, you fucker.
You mean the big 4,000 kiloliter jug of Vegemite? Yeah. And you know that gets knocked off, Gerald.
And then they have it like, actually, maybe.
It was like 6 a.m. in the morning and they tried it. So let's do this, Joshua. We're going to get this all over.
I'm glad you're joining me for this.
I'll go for a bigger scoop.
Okay.
Generous gift, generous gift. See you on the other slide.
See ya.
Oh my God. That's awful. It doesn't taste like, oh my God, I just got the Vegemite after the fact. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh my God.
The first bite you take, it just tastes like
just tomato
really
beans.
Salty tomato soup with beans in it, which is an awful idea. And I'm like, oh, there's no Vegemite. It's getting worse. I feel it here, like in my lower chest.
It bubbles up.
You know, like when you taste Vegemite, it tastes salty, but then there's this weird kind of chemical flavor.
Yeah, I'm getting only the chemical flavor,
only
right?
Jet fuel. I'm going again. It's only jet fuel.
Well, I guess I feel like I have to have it now.
That I'm getting. It's so thick. The beans are gross.
Oh, you get the Vegemite.
You get the Vegemite. It's so thick. I tell you what it is. The beans don't get any of the Vegemite, but the goop is like 100%
all
Vegemite. And this is how it's made.
Thanks for the generous gift.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks for 30 episodes.
Next slide.
After eating those awful beans, my mouth feels dirty. But that was episode 30 of the Comedians. Joshua, how are you feeling after your very generous gift? It came at some expense, as I said.
Revenge will be swift.
Well, I don't think revenge is necessary. It was.
I will remember this.
It was very heartfelt. I said some very, very heartfelt things.
You really built me up to kick me in the nuts. Is what you did.
No. That's been hiding on my shelf behind my work jumpers. That's how much I care that I put you next to it. I hope the Vegemite didn't leak out.
Oh God! Actually, that'd be great.
Guys, why does someone smell like Vegemite in it? Absolutely. Don't recommend at all.
No. Can I just say seriously there for a moment?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here for me for up to 30.
No, absolutely. Same to you.
And I'm sad to say that this is the last one after that bullshit that you just pulled.
Do you know what? I would take that. I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm ready for more torture. Let's keep going.
It has been an absolute ripper. And I don't know.
It's been great.
Maybe it seems weird celebrating. We celebrated at 10. We celebrated at 20. We celebrated at 30. But 10 episodes, it's almost a month of doing... It's 3 months. It's almost 3 months of doing it. It's about
That's
8...
true.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about 8 weeks. It's 10 weeks.
It's 10 weeks.
God damn,
time is not relative. That's not how that works.
God, how do I have a job?
You do.
How do I have a job? But no, it does feel...
He counts stuff for a living.
I do. I have a computer that counts it for me. There's literally a program called Count, and it will count. It's literally a thing.
I guess I couldn't count on you for that, though.
Oh, I just leant over to the side of the couch where the beans are.
The bowl of beans is still near us.
The good news is we've got about 80% of a can of beans left. So we're good.
No.
Our toilet's going to be... anyway.
I'm so glad for the gift, but I think I might do what I would do with it, which is it's going in the bin.
Yeah. You'll eat it up. I'm sure you will. Thank you for that. But it really was... I think it was for a 30th episode. Absolute banger.
Absolute banger. What happened, John?
What did happen? I'm trying to remember. Oh, we played a wonderful game.
Reviewing the one-star game.
The one-star game. David Bowie helped out a little bit.
The Lone Star game.
That's actually really good.
The Lone Star game. I like that.
Anyway, we played the game that I never win. Then I've decided I want a Greyhound, and I don't see any reason why not. They run at 72 kilometers an hour.
You know what? Your logic is flawed.
To have fun.
Your logic is flawed.
They wear pajamas when they go to the pub. Okay,
you know what?
What else is there?
What can I do to
They
argue
wear
with that?
muzzles because their teeth are so fragile, and they walk into walls and they break their own teeth. How wonderful is that? It's absolutely amazing.
There's no downsides at all.
There's no downsides.
And then, obviously, we had slipping through my fingers.
We talked about babushka dolls.
We talked about trinkets of all kinds. We talked about early morning TV from our kids.
I really want to watch
From our
Planet
kids.
Cook after this.
Yes.
Planet Cook's on a taste transmission.
It was that and Scorpion Island that I remember.
Oh my god, how good was that? I was
Yes.
thinking about that. Was that the kids show?
Yeah,
it was like the
that
challenge
Survivor.
show. Oh my god, I love
That's
that.
how I got into
I
Survivor,
wanted like the
100%.
orange team to win.
Yes.
And they didn't. And I remember it was the
threw.
day that our primary school house cup was announced. And my team, blue team, we won, right?
I was blue
On
team
a-
as well at primary school.
The OG team. It's
Always.
the quiet achievers, right?
100%.
We won, and then we went to my grandparents' house. We watched the Scorpion Island show, and Orange Team lost. And
can't
I didn't know
believe
how
it.
to feel. It was an absolute dishwasher of an emotion. But then
And
we
finishing it up, we had something horrible, and that's all I have to say about it.
A very generous
Nope,
gift.
it was a horrible
I
gift
put research
because-
in. I did market research. I saw if it was something that you wanted.
It was not
I
at all
took
what
note
I
of
wanted.
things that you wanted.
I didn't want it.
I feel gross. I want to have a mouth shower after this, but very, very generous gift. So we really appreciate you listening for 30 episodes.
Thank you so much. I can actually hear the outro this
The
time.
outro is
That's
back on the
fantastic.
board. Do you reckon anyone out there has listened to all 30 episodes?
I'm sure there's at least one.
King Mike.
Yeah.
But
Thank you so much.
see you
Check
for
us out
another
on our
30.
socials. See you later, man.